Alright, what is up YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Ultra Kalos Classic. Now, I'm a little bit panicky at the moment, I guess, or I don't know, jittery, I guess you could say, because for some reason I had to restart my computer in between videos, and what happened was, my OBS decided to delete all the scenes and settings that I had for some reason, so I couldn't restore them. So I did my best to just restore the main scene. It might be a little bit different, maybe slight difference, but gonna roll with it and see how it works. I think the audio is working fine, so we're gonna go with it. We got Byron, or however you want to pronounce it, with the team of Greninja, Garchomp, Ludicolo, Pelipper. Oh, Pelipper was legal in this format. I actually didn't know. I knew Politoed was, I just don't remember. I didn't know what Pelipper was. Okay, so that actually makes things a little bit interesting. Heliolisk and Aegislash. So, what I want to do here exactly, I do like... This is strange. I do have Charizard, which does help. I do have Tyranitar, which can help with the weather. Don't know if I exactly need any of them at the moment, but Rocks could be nice in this matchup. I think Zapdos can wall the Ludicolo just fine. Maybe stall out some turns of rain. I think I'm going to go Greninja. My opponent might expect Garchomp. I just don't know if I want to go Tyranitar. Let's try Zapdos out with Charizard and see how this goes. I'm not exactly too sure of how this is supposed to play, because I didn't even know Pelipper was legal in this format. Because I was looking at it and I couldn't find Pelipper's name for some reason. But Pelipper is legal apparently. So I could have actually built that other team that I wanted to. I actually was going to make a second team potentially using Rain, but just didn't have enough time for it. We're going to see the Pelipper lead, which is fine, as I don't mind. Greninja is going to come out, and I'm pretty sure a U-turn is going to come out from this Pelipper. So there are two plays I do kind of want to make. The first one is go out into Zapdos, since Zapdos should be able to eat attacks easily from my opponent. The second one is to go for a Dark Pulse into Pelipper and weaken it for my other mons, but I think Zapdos is a fine play. I don't want to exactly lose my sash on Greninja just yet, and Greninja's pretty useful against the Garchomp, so I'll keep it around. Going to Zapdos on the U-turn most likely. Do kind of wish I did have a Rocky Helmet, which I did originally run. Actually, we're going to see the Hurricane come out, which is fine. Okay. No confusion, which is nice, and I can go for a Thunderbolt and just do some damage. Okay, sweet. Don't care if Garchomp really comes out. Hard Switch is fine too. Gonna be that Garchomp coming out. So I could have doubled out there, I guess, but not too bad. I think I want to get Greninja in because I don't want rocks happening immediately. So I'm gonna go hard into Greninja here. I don't expect Earthquake to come out. I wonder what kind of Garchomp this is though. It could be a Scarf set. Could be a Sash set. Who knows? As we're gonna see the Rock Slide come out. So how much does this do to Greninja? Probably half? Ooh, yeah, about half. It's Life Orb, so I don't have to actually worry about that. Sweet. So I can actually go for an Ice Beam right here. I could go for a Scald potentially, but I'm pretty sure Ludicolo is in the back, assuming you did bring it. So we are going to see the Garchomp switch out. Pelipper is going to come back out. And Pelipper should be 2KO'd. Actually, I don't know if it's a Scarf Pelipper or not. Actually, wait. The Pelipper switched out before my Zapdos, but it could just be Timid. No, it's a Berry. Okay. So Berry... Citrus Berry, actually. Okay. I mean, I don't see a reason not to just fire off another Ice Beam into the Pelipper slot. I think if I just Flame Charge once with my Charizard, I will be able to get in. So, we'll go for the Ice Beam here, get a bit of damage onto this Pelipper, pick up that knockout, which is great. And Rain stops perfect at the exact timing. So, it wasn't... Oh, yeah, it wasn't Damp Rock. So, that's the thing about Rain. Doesn't have many turns compared to Infinite Weather. Garchomp's going to come back out, but what's the point of bringing out Garchomp when I can just Ice Beam? I am faster than you. Yeah, don't know why you go Garchomp. You always go your last Pokemon no matter what, unless that last Pokemon cannot beat Greninja? Okay, Garchomp goes down, or maybe he does have Ludicolo but scared of Gunk Shot, but I feel like you have to take that risk at that point. Yeah, like Ludicolo is going to come out. And I think I should just have this game sealed up. I will go for a... I'll just fire off an Ice Beam. I could go for Scald for a burn, potentially Fake Out's going to come out, which, again, I don't mind. As, yeah, I should be good to go. I can just fire off an Ice Beam. Of course, this Ludicolo could have Rain Dance potentially. I guess that could be potentially scary if it does have Rain Dance. Let's see. Looks like Assault Vest. That did way too little. Like, that did absolutely nothing. I know Ludicolo has high special defense, but it looks like Assault Vest to me, I think. I'm going to go Charizard here and just threaten some damage onto this Ludicolo with Flamethrower. Is Flame Charge more effective or is Flamethrower? I'm not exactly too sure. I will go for Flamethrower here though. Yeah, I'll just go for Flamethrower, get as much damage as possible. I think Flamethrower is stronger, I want to say. Of course, if this Ludicolo does have Rain Dance and it's just a little bit bulky, then yeah, I'm in a bit of trouble here. So it's not exactly game over yet. So let's get Charizard in. Get the drought up and see what my opponent has potentially. If you have anything, Flamethrower going to come out. That should be doing solid damage and a burn too. As Hydro Pump's going to come out. It does connect, but shouldn't be able to pick up the knockout. Yeah, even a crit would have knocked it out. That's definitely Assault Vest based on that damage. So I will be able to win. Charizard was just able to win in the end game, and yeah, very nice here. If my opponent actually went into the Ludicolo earlier instead of the Garchomp sacking it off, I think I would have just went Zapdos, sacked my Zapdos, trying to get as much chip damage onto Ludicolo, get my free switch in to try to get Charizard in. And I think once I Flame Charge, I think I do win the game. Because I think a Flame Charge would be able to seal things up if I just weakened the Ludicolo by a bit. So, of course, it could have been difficult with the Ludicolo if it ever doubled into the Garchomp potentially on the Zapdos. Who knows? But yeah, I just don't think my opponent should have went hard Garchomp when he already saw that I have Ice Beam. You might as well just take the risk with Ludicolo. But we do take a win, which is really nice. I actually debated about Gunk Shot, but I felt like the moves I had were kind of important. Like Dark Pulse to help against Aegislash. I guess maybe I don't need Dark Pulse. Now that I think about it, I mean, I do have text for things, but like it's useful for like Mega Gengar, which is still pretty useful. I have it for Aegislash and Mega Gengar specifically. Scald is, you know, water type move, still pretty good, hits hard. Ice Beam, and then Water Shuriken for the priority just in case. So yeah, there are like a lot of Greninja sets. I think Greninja is probably the strongest Pokemon in the format just because you got so many different options. Rock Slide, Gunk Shot, you can run Physical, U-Turn, Scarf can do a lot of things. Ooh, we got Charizard Venusaur. Man, this looks like VGC 14. This actually looks like VGC 14. Oh, that should be fun. I do need rocks in this game, 100%. I do need rocks 100% in this game. If I can get rocks up, I think I can just win with my Charizard Y. So I'll aim for that end game. Yeah, I aim for that end game. My opponent doesn't have rocks, which is actually really nice. I will go Tyranitar. I will live like a low kick or focus blast or anything of that nature. Charizard is good. Maybe the Gliscor in the back. Gliscor can kind of wall my opponent's team. I'm thinking Zapdos because it's just such a safe switch in. But then again, I got Protect on my Gliscor. So I should be able to wall quite a few things. I'm not exactly too sure since I'm running a max speed Gliscor on this team instead of the usual bulky set I like. I'm trying out the Guillotine subset because I wanted to see how good it was. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use like Toxic since I already had it on Aegislash. I didn't know if I wanted Swords Dance. I think Swords Dance could have been a cool set actually. But we'll lead Tyranitar here. Against the Rotom, which is, you know, fine by me. Damage on this Rotom is pretty nice overall. I don't have good switch-ins to this thing, though. Yeah, I just don't have good switch-ins. So I'll go for my rocks here. My opponent doesn't have ways to get rid of rocks, so should be pretty good. Hydro Pump's just going to come out, which is okay. How much does Tyranitar take? Ooh, it takes a little bit more than I expected. Do get my rocks up, which is good. I'm hoping that this Rotom isn't leftovers because that could be a bit troublesome. It is leftovers though. Okay. So I don't need Tyranitar anymore. I just needed it for the rocks. Rocks are here to stay unless the Charizard has Defog, which is very unlikely. I'll go for a Crunch here onto the Rotom, trying to get that bit of damage, and then I think I'm gonna go Gliscor potentially. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Gliscor because Gliscor could potentially... I don't know who would be in the back, though. Maybe you don't bring Venusaur in this matchup because Venusaur doesn't do that great against my team itself. Hydro Pump going to come out. Yeah, that's going to finish off my Tyranitar. As I said, maybe I should have put more special defense to live 2 Hydro Pumps from Rotom Wash. That could have been something. I didn't exactly know what kind of spread I really wanted, but we can go into Gliscor now, just protect on the Hydro Pump. I think we could stall this Rotom out of its Hydro Pumps and then try to go for some Guillotines. Because once this Gliscor, this Rotom wastes its Hydro Pumps, it really can't touch my Gliscor unless it has Hidden Power Ice. So yeah, we'll go for Protect here. We also don't know if it's like a Scarf Rotom, I guess. Because I can't tell the damage if it's offensive or not. Hydro Pump once again. Actually, if it is Scarf Rotom, I guess that could be a little bit scary. Get my Toxic Orb out. Let's... Oh no, I didn't mean to click Guillotine. I meant to click Sub. That's not good. Guillotine? Okay, if you misclick Guillotine, you're guaranteed to hit it. That was a complete misplay. But it works. Okay, so I get rid of Rotom. Great, that helps my Charizard. Quite a bit. Let's see what my opponent brings out. Is it going to be Gardevoir, actually? I wonder if it's Mega or not. It could be Mega, potentially. Traces my Poison Heal, okay. Still can't tell the speed of this thing. I'm just gonna Earthquake because I don't want this thing like setting up. If it's like a Calm Mind variant, I don't want it to set up at all. And 2 Earthquakes might get Gardevoir, depending on its set. I don't know if it's bulky or not or anything. We'll find out. Earthquake gonna come out. It's not Mega Evolving, so I guess it's not a Mega Evolution. Here comes the Earthquake. Doesn't do too much. Okay, Moonblast's gonna come out. I wonder if it's bulky specs. Sandstorm subsides. Get the Poison Heal off. I could Protect here, but again, I really don't need Gliscor to win this game. So I'm just gonna fight for an Earthquake. I don't want like this Gardevoir setting up a potential Calm Mind, as I said. So I'll just keep going for Earthquake here if it does have Calm Mind, for instance. But we'll see here. Earthquake gonna come out. Good damage to the Gardevoir as Moonblast is going to come out. I wonder if I should get in my Charizard here. Because I could get Charizard in, but the question is, do I want to keep Gliscor or do I rather go into Charizard? I mean, no matter what, I'm not really too worried about anything in the back unless maybe an SD Weavile. Otherwise, my Charizard should win because of the rocks damage that I have. So I'll just fire for an Earthquake. Knock out Gardevoir. Even though I could have Flame Charge on this one potentially, I'd rather go for this play. I also get to find out what kind of Charizard my opponent's in the back. If Charizard is in the back, I don't know if it's in the back. Maybe it's the Venusaur, where then Gliscor maybe being healthy is actually pretty nice. We'll find out. Charizard is going to come out though. It could be X. It could be X. I just realized if it's X, I could lose. So I'm going to sub here. If it's X, I would assume it'd be Adamant. It is X, okay. No, I'm hoping this works. Because I could lose to this Pokemon, potentially. Okay, it's not Jolly Max Speed. Dragon Claw going to come out, okay. Okay, that should seal up the game. I was just worried about my opponent maybe going for Dragon Dance there. Yeah, Dragon Dance could have actually screwed me over on a Protect. So I'd rather go for the sub there. Because now I can go for an Earthquake. And if you knock me out, so be it. I get my Charizard in. Let's see if Earthquake knocks out Charizard. It does, okay. So I do get to knock out the Charizard, and that would be a good game. So I went for sub there because I didn't want this Charizard to be X. If it was Charizard Y, I just got to, 1, find out if it's modest or timid. 2, the fact is if it decides to set up with anything. I don't know if it has a setup move, but if it tries to set up, I guess I punish it. Unless maybe it's a Flame Charge variant itself. That could have been really scary to deal with. But we do take a win there. Gliscor coming in clutch. We were so lucky to hit the hit the guillotine turn one on the Rotom though. I meant to sub stall it to waste its hydro pumps, and then most likely if the Rotom's like a hydro pump, Will-O-Wisp, electric type move, I don't know what the last move would be, maybe pain split, I would be able to stall it out. So that was gonna be the game plan, but luckily Gliscor just saying, hey, I'll hit the first guillotine. That's the first guillotine we used with Gliscor, and it paid off. Okay, sweet. So we're 5-0 currently to start things off. Better than I expected. Then again, I didn't do that bad in the Sinnoh Classic, I think. So we'll see here. We'll see here. Can this team do some work? I really want Charizard to get in, though. Charizard is fun. I mean, we did get it out in the last game, but technically it just went for 2 flamethrowers, I guess, and finished off the Ludicolo. And yeah, we brought every single Pokemon so far. So pretty successful so far. For what I consider to be decent at singles. Okay. I wonder what do I want to go for as a goal. 1650s higher maybe? I don't know. Because I'm probably only going to record 7 episodes for this week. So by the way, this series is getting uploaded every single day for this entire week. It's going to be replacing Singles Battle Spot. And if you don't know my Singles Battle Spot series, you can go check it out. We'll be linked in the description down below. But just playing some singles. I'll probably bring this team also to Singles Battle Spot, because this is probably the first team I ever really made that could probably work in that format too. I think this team could work in that format as well. Of course, doesn't appreciate some stuff like Lele, as I wonder how many people are playing. But anyway, yeah, what I really wanted, man, it's weird. I think the team's alright, but just not exactly too sure about it. I mean, I have 2 physical attackers, 4 special attackers. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, as we got Steve from United Kingdom. But it feels weird not having a physical setup on. Maybe, yes. Okay, you can be you can be you, but I think I'm just going to cut it out here, because I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a clean sweep. So we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We got Nabel with the team. Well, it's better than the last one, so I'll play this one. You got items mostly, got your starters, no Chestnut. Let's see, Zapdos is pretty good here. Slurpuff's actually really scary. I gotta watch out for Slurpuff. That thing, Slurpuff's actually really scary now that I think about it. I think I want to go... Okay, so I do want to go the following. I think Zapdos, Aegislash, and Charizard are probably my best Pokemon to bring in this matchup. I just got to figure out what order. I think Aegislash could be decent as a lead. I'm just not exactly too sure if I want to risk it right away. It kind of leaves me open to Greninja though. But I think that's a risk I gotta take. I'll lead Charizard here, I think, with Aegislash and Zapdos. Because if it's Slurpuff leading, I do want to pressure it right away. Because I don't want that Mon setting up on me. I don't want that Mon setting up on me. At all. That Pokemon's a threat. That Pokemon's a massive threat. So let's see what my opponent has. Talonflame gonna lead. That's scary. I don't know what kind of Talonflame this is. If it's like a SD. I don't know what they run. Gale Wing's nerf was so big to it. Okay. I'm going to switch out into my Zapdos right here. Because I don't want to take a Brave Bird or Z. Oh yeah, there's no Z moves in this. I keep forgetting there's no Z moves in this thing. I must have said there must be Z moves at some point, but like. Yeah, Tailwind going to come out. Okay. I wonder if this is Slurpuff potentially wanting to sweep. I mean, I'm going to throw off a Thunderbolt and see how this works. Because Talonflame shouldn't be doing too much damage with a Flare Blitz. Maybe I could have Roost stalled, but I didn't want like a Swords Dance, and my opponent could have went for Taunt potentially. Zapdos is going to take quite a decent amount. That was a lot of damage. Thunderbolt going to knock out the Talonflame. Oh boy, I think the Slurpuff is going to come in and it's going to wreak some havoc with its Unburden. Or Tyrantrum. Okay, I'm not really as worried about Tyrantrum. I mean, it's still a scary threat. It definitely is. I don't know what set it's going to be, but I'm going to go Aegislash here. I do need to weaken the Tyrantrum. Aegislash, Head Smash. That's going to hurt. That didn't hurt as much as I thought. Okay. I wonder if it has Earthquake. I don't know if I should risk it going for Earthquake or if it goes for Dragon Dance here. I think I'd live one Earthquake. I'm an Aegislash. You know what? I'm going for the Toxic. If it's Lumberry Dragon Dance, I'm like, okay. Earthquake gonna come out. I should live, though. Or not. Because it's a crit. That was really big because I needed that Toxic so I could put it in range of Solar Beam. Great. I'll go Zapdos here. Maybe I'll try to PP stall the Head Smashes. I don't know if I can even do that. We'll find out. I'm going to Roost first. I should definitely take one Head Smash at least. That's such an unfortunate... Oh, I'm slower than this thing. Dang. Well, what could I do? What could I do? Go Charizard here. I guess I hope for the hidden power. I either hope for a miss with Head Smash since it's 90% accurate, or I go for a crit. I don't even know if a crit knocks out Tyrantrum. But are you serious? That crit was so huge because of the fact that I just needed that one Toxic. Just that one Toxic. I guess I should have King Shield in the game, rewarded my opponent for going for the Earthquake. But still, I needed that to get a chance. Oh, and I almost knock it out. And it goes for Dragon Dance. It should definitely be faster than my Charizard. Yeah, it's definitely faster than my Charizard. If it outsped my Zapdos... And I don't think it had Tailwind up earlier. Actually, wait. No, it didn't. I mean, I'm going to go for the Head Smash, Miss, and Flame Charge. Hits it. Good game. What can I do? Stupid crit. As you see, I only needed a little bit of Toxic damage. I could have also went for Shadow Ball. That is fair too. But I felt like Toxic was better in the long run. Because if I Toxic, I could stall it. I could King Shield. I could switch into Zapdos. I could switch back into Aegislash. I got like so many different options there. But really, not much I could do there. Maybe I should have brought Gliscor. No, I kind of needed Zapdos. Yeah, I kind of needed Zapdos. It was useful for Talonflame. I needed Aegislash for that Tyrantrum. And Charizard could have done work. Although I don't remember his last Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that the only Pokemon that directed my Charizard there were the Tyrantrum and the Talonflame. So I think if I did get that Toxic off, was able to knock it out, I would have just sealed it up. Frustrating, but you know. Alright, we got a Shuckle, Nidoking, Charizard, Rotom Wash, Salamence, and Bishop. Oh boy, this is going to be scary. Absolutely terrifying. Oh heck yeah, this is terrifying. You see, I kind of want to bring Aegislash, but I don't think I can. I think I'm going to go Tyranitar, have Charizard and Greninja in the back. Because I think I need Rocks up. If Charizard is brought here. I don't know if we bring Charizard or Immense here. I'm going to try. But I'm going to try to get Rocks up. Because I feel like if Rocks up, I could pressure the Salamence and the... I could pressure the Salamence and the Charizard. And put it in range of maybe Scald. So, get Tyranitar in. As Shuckle's going to lead. My opponent might be going for Rocks too. Although I don't think Rocks matter as much as like on my opponent's side. Actually, they kind of do if Salamence gets ever a free switch in. So this could be bad. Or it could be Webs. Ooh, Shuckle could be carrying Webs. Right. I'll go for Rocks. Go for the rocks. Probably web or rocks. Sticky web first. Okay. Not too bad. With rocks up, I think I could sweep as long as there's no Bisharp in the back. I'm gonna throw off a Stone Edge here. Alright, I hit Stone Edge. Get him out to Shuckle. Rocks are gonna go up. I'm gonna Pursuit, because I don't want to knock out the Shuckle, because I want to Flame Charge on the Shuckle. Yeah, okay, perfect. Toxic goes up. Alright, I have to get my Charizard in, and I have to Flame Charge. I think that's the way I can win this game. It also prevents Salamence from setting up. So I'll go Charizard. Of course, if it's Charizard X, I'm in a lot of trouble, but I don't think you have Charizard X plus Salamence on the same team. I think it'd be Charizard Y. Also, who knows? The Bisharp in the back could just screw me over, so let's find out. Get my Charizard in. We're going to take 50% due to the rocks and a Toxic. Double Toxic. Ooh, we avoid, which is nice. And we'll go for Flame Charge. Because we will set up on the Shuckle. And if Salamence comes in, I do have Hidden Power Ice for a reason. I think I had to Mega Evolve here because I'm not exactly too sure if I actually knock out Shuckle without it. So let's see. Flame Charge comes out. Hopefully there's no Bisharp in the back, but I'm not too sure. We do knock out the Shuckle, which is nice. Gain a speed boost. So now we outspeed my opponent's entire team, barring a Skark Greninja. And that could be scary, if it is Skark Greninja. As I said, Greninja's the scariest Pokemon to face in this format. Charizard on my opponent's side is going to come out, so it will take rocks damage. I'm going to draw off a Hidden Power Ice. Or, yeah, because Charizard goes down anyway to any one attack. I'll go for a Hidden Power Ice. At least I don't have to worry about Salamence, potentially, which is good. Wonder what my opponent's going to go for. Oh, it's Charizard Y. So, does a fire move knock me out? I have no idea. I could also go Tyranitar in a later attempt. Hidden Power. Fire Blast does connect here. Will knock out my Charizard. Yep. Which is fine. And now I'll go my Tyranitar. Because I want to get rid of Sun, so Scald actually hurts a bit. I think I'll click Pursuit. Do I click Pursuit? I think I click Pursuit. Yeah, I think I click Pursuit. Because I don't want it to come back in when my Greninja's around, so I'll Pursuit. Also, it's most likely he's going to stay in anyway, and Pursuit into Sand should knock out the Charizard. I should live Focus Blast at this range with the Chople. Wonder who the last Pokemon is, though. That's the question. Rotom Wash is actually really bad for me, because I did lose my Charizard. So let's see what my opponent's going to do. No Salamence. I feel like the last one... Who would it be? It might be Greninja on my opponent's side. Solar Beam. Okay. I don't get the Solar Beam. Well, I guess if... Because I thought you could weaken me with any other move. I don't think there's a point of going for Solar Beam. I already showed Rock, so it's most likely I'm not a Dragon Dance set. So, Greninja? Nidoking. Alright, it comes down to a few factors. One, what kind of Nidoking item is it? If it's Scarf, Tyranitar should live in Earth Power. If it's not, I should just be able to win with Greninja because I should outspeed it. I still don't know what kind of Nidoking that is, but Crunch, this is a really powerful Crunch. Water Shuriken wins the game. Nice! Alright, Tyranitar goes... Oh, it doesn't go down, actually. Okay, Tyranitar fighting. It's fighting through its illness. Fighting through the poison. Alright. Although you did work, Tyranitar. Do not worry. You've done the work you needed to do. Leave it up to the master in the shadows. Because that's what ninjas do. Yeah, so actually Webb's Nidoking is actually really scary. That was also another thing I was thinking about bringing, like Webb's Nidoking. Because Webb's plus Nidoking is actually really strong, hitting Garchomp, hitting a lot of things in a format like Aegislash. I don't know if that's Life Orb or not, though. I can't really tell. I'll go Greninja here. Oh, I'm caught by the web, so I think I had to go for Water Shuriken no matter what. Ooh, okay. But Water Shuriken will steal up this game. I forgot about the webs completely. I forgot about the webs completely, but Greninja should be able to put in work here with the Water Shuriken. As we will be able to knock out Nidoking, and that would be a good game to my opponent. So Greninja able to clean out the end game. Charizard able to get a Flame Charge and do some damage. Well, it really only got like a little bit of damage onto that Charizard. But you know what? We'll take it. So we're going to go 3-1 in today's episode. Hope that everyone enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. Shows your support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social medias, the side tiers, the previous episodes, and the future videos of this challenge, the Ultra Kalos Classic. And we also got Singles Battle Spot, VGC, as well, if you want to check out more battling action. And if you want to follow my social medias and all that good stuff, down below in the description. Feel free to leave a comment, as I do read them. But otherwise, have a great day, people. And until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.